right, everyone out there in cyberspace, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, all of that. We're about to go on air live for this community service project that we do for you the first Thursday of every month. And it is called Pharmacist On Call. My producers just let me know we're getting ready to get on air here in 30 seconds. So you guys get ready. We're getting ready to entertain your health questions and your health concerns here. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Good evening, Nashville, Middle Tennessee, Southern Kentucky, those of you as far west as Jackson, those of you as far east as Cookville. Welcome to Pharmacist On Call with your host, Dr. Sean Pruitt. And if you're watching this show, I am your community pharmacist. Everyone, welcome to the April edition. That's right. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy true New Year, because you may not know it or not, but it's April 1st. So this is your 1 hour forum where you all get to call in with those health questions and those health concerns, because that's what we're here for. We understand that your doctors and your pharmacists are busy. They don't have time. But for this hour, I do. So call in with your questions and your comments. And rule number one, there are no silly questions. So if you have a question about medication, about supplements, about vitamins, what have you, call in, because chances are your question may bless someone else. All right. Okay. So we're going to get into what we usually do, our condolences, our birthday shout outs, and what have you. So we want to first wish happy birthdays to my good fraternity brother out there, Chris Gardner, and we call him Hollywood. And my other good brother out there, Smooth B, down in Memphis, Tennessee, Bernard E. Lester. Happy birthday to him as well. And to my pharmacy technician, his name is Artie Thomas. We call him Big Artie, since he's the first of three. So happy birthday, Big Artie, and happy anniversary to he and his wife coming up, Miss Shalonda Thomas. Condolences, we've got a couple here. First of all, I wanted to extend my condolences to the Rhodes side of the Pruitt family. So my cousin Brian passed away about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. So I want to extend my condolences to his mother Rhonda, his brother Justin, and his aunts Karen, Angela, Lisa, and Uncle Reginald too as well. So sorry to see him go. Man, good person. So some of you may know him in the rap game. He is Lucky, is what he was called. So he was a producer as well. So rest in peace, Brian. I also wanted to extend condolences to the family of Miss Tammy Hines. She was a therapist here in the area, a member of Delta Sigma Theta sorority. So she passed away suddenly last week as well. And sorry to see Tammy go. She will be missed. So if anyone knows the nature of how she kind of transitioned, give me a call, because I have people reaching out to me asking. They knew that we were really cool, but I haven't heard anything. So reach out to me and let me know kind of what the circumstances were. I do want to know. All right, so let's get into it, guys. This is April. This is your Pharmacist On Call Spring Edition. So you can call in with your questions. Until you do, we're going to get into some supplementation here. As you guys know, it's allergy season. And so that is always something that really gives everybody in Middle Tennessee a tough time, especially for you out-of-towners, because as you know, we are the pollen capital of the world. So if you're allergic to something, move to Nashville and it will hit you, okay? All right, so for allergy season, we have to understand what it is. It's the body's immune response to something foreign that it's not used to dealing with, okay? So whether that's oak, pollen, maple, grass, a whole bunch of different things. So as the plant life out there and the trees start to bloom, they give these things off, especially with the rain that knocks it down from the sky. So many of you suffer from allergies. So I wanted to give you a couple of things that you can do, or a couple of things that you can take to kind of stave off that allergy season. All right, so the first is going to be your over-the-counter antihistamines. So that's going to be your stuff like Benadryl, stuff like Zyrtec and Loratadine. For those of you who are really sensitive to the drowsiness effect of Benadryl, then I would recommend maybe even cetirizine, which is the generic for Zyrtec, or Loratadine, which is the generic for Claritin. So those, well, you know what cetirizine makes me sleepy, but it's supposedly not as sedating as Benadryl. So I would try those maybe first line. Now, many of you who watch this show, you like natural products, right? So natural, I would say probably take a teaspoon of honey from the Middle Tennessee area, okay? We sell it. We sell Tennessee wildflower honey. And take a teaspoon of that a day because the bees that pollinate all the plants are also responsible for the honey that's produced. So the honey acts as an antihistamine to help stave off those allergies. Something else that you can try is Dr. Pruitt's potion. And so I originally made this for the big C19, as you all know. It did really well during the pandemic, but people have said that they are also using this pretty effectively for their allergies and their sinuses. And that's because in addition to the honey, I also have Nigella sativa, which we call black seed oil. And what this does is it is also an antihistamine, and it shuts down the bad part of the immune system that we don't want to work. So that's the inflammation and all of that. Okay. So Dr. Pruitt's potion or just raw honey. Okay, we'll help you out with that. Now, while you're going through a bout with honey, guys, you got to be careful not to do things that will aggravate it. So we're not going to have any sugar. We're not going to have any dairy products because these are going to cause the body to produce mucus, okay? All right, so that's ice cream, milk, cheese, all of that stuff. Mucus producing foods. So you know it's going to just make your body run even more, right? So we want to decrease the mucus production. I think we got a call here. So let me see who this is. Bobby, welcome to Pharmacist On Call. Let me help you.
Yeah, I'm a diabetic and I'm up all during the night, about every hour and a half to 2 hours, using the bathroom, urinating.
Okay. All right. So it sounds like you just want a good night's sleep. All right. Okay. All right, Bobby. So what we're going to do is, we're going to get our sugar under control. What are you taking for your diabetes there?
Insulin.
Okay.
91.6, 5.6.
Oh, good. Perfect. Okay, good. So then you're an older guy, so that means that your prostate is most likely acting up on you. And this is what we recommend. Yeah, is a saw palmetto. Is what's happening with your prostate and your bladder is you've got hypertension in your prostate gland, which surrounds your pee hole, for a lack of a better word. And when it gets hypertension, it squeezes against it and doesn't let all the urine out, okay? So when you lay down and you get up to go to the bathroom, there's that hypertension is still there. So sometimes it may take a minute for you to even get started. And that's because of that hypertension around the prostate gland, okay? So what saw palmetto does, it acts as a blood pressure medicine for your prostate, relieves that blood pressure, and it begins to relax. And so now that urine hole doesn't have any pressure against it, and now you can completely pee out everything that you had in there. Because what happens is you'll go to the bathroom, you'll pee out some, you'll lay back down and swear like you didn't even go to the bathroom. And that's because your bladder was not able to completely empty because that prostate is sitting there and holding the rest of the urine hostage. Now, the other thing that you're probably battling too is the bladder acting up. It's constantly squeezing and wanting to get that pee out of you. So for that, I would recommend pumpkin seed oil. So the combination will help you get a good night's rest because it's going to help you, slow down your bladder from making you want to go to the bathroom. And the saw palmetto, once you do go to the bathroom, is going to open up the prostate gland so that you can freely pee. You can get started quickly and you can empty all of that urine out of your bladder. Did you get that?
Yeah.
All right. So so what you're going to do? Yes, sir. All right. Thank you for your call.
All right. Thank you.
And that's another one, guys. Yeah, as we age, that the prostate is just going to do that. So make sure saw palmetto is what you're taking. It will help you get a good night's sleep. Many people come in, guys, and say, "Man, I can't sleep." But I always ask the deep questions. What is keeping you from sleeping? And we deduce a lot of times that it is because you're getting up and going to the bathroom. It's not stress you can't sleep, it's that you're constantly getting up. So we want to cut that out. And you want to cut your water off too, maybe a couple of hours before you go to bed, so that your kidneys have had time to process it. You get that one last urination in, and then you can go to bed. No caffeine near bedtime, guys, because caffeine is a diuretic. Don't take your fluid pills if you take blood pressure medicine near bedtime, because you're going to be up all night. Those need to be taken first thing during the day, okay? All right, looks like we've got Sherry. Welcome to Pharmacist On Call. Let me help you.
Yes, what would you recommend to lower cholesterol?
A couple of things. I would recommend something called red yeast rice. and it is an herb. So what it does is it acts actually like a statin, but the only thing is that it does convert in the body to a statin. I believe it's lovastatin that the body converts it to. Now, the other thing I would recommend is beetroot juice, which seems to do really well also. Now, of course, changing the diet, but this is factoring in the fact that you may be what we call polygenic, like you get it kind of from your parents. Ruling that out, beetroot juice, red yeast rice, and a change in diet will get your cholesterol down.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. All right, thank you.
All right.
Okay. All right, I think we were talking about allergy season. One other tea that I would recommend, probably stinging nettles. I would recommend it as well for those of you who are having a tough time with allergies. But again, top of line, I probably recommend either raw honey or Dr. Pruitt's potion to get you straight, and that should do it. Okay. All right. So next on the block here, I guess since we were talking about beetroot juice, we may as well get into it. So, guys, this is our wonder drug, our wonder supplement right here, because it does so much. So this is our solution to hypertension, turn it around there, diabetes, cholesterol, liver disease, pancreas disease, low energy. Hey, this stuff is pretty good. So the way it helps us out is with hypertension. You remember how I discussed saw palmetto and how it reduces the pressure there? Well, this does the same thing because it contains organic nitrates. So what happens in hypertension is you got all these arteries and veins, and during hypertension, they're closed, they're what we call constricted, all right? So once you take something that is full of organic nitrates, like a beetroot juice, it causes something called vasodilation, which means it dilates the vasculature, all right? And it's easier for the blood to go through. So in hypertension, you got the heart squeezing against a very narrow hole, and it has to push really hard. It's like you're trying to drink a milkshake through a really thin straw. It takes a lot of pressure. So the heart increases pressure to continue to get blood to your organs and everywhere else it has to. But once you take this, your blood, your vasculature opens up, it dilates, and your heart doesn't have to pump as much because it's able to flow freely. So your blood pressure goes down because now it can squeeze normally and you can get the blood trips throughout the body, okay? All right, the way it works in diabetes is it gives the pancreas what it needs, which is alkalinity, because the pancreas is an alkaline organ. The amylase and the lipase are alkaline enzymes. So we give that to the body and it begins to help the pancreas make its own insulin. It begins to help it heal, okay? So that's why a number of our diabetics, their A1Cs go down very quickly. Their fasting blood sugars go down quickly. And some of the biggest jumps I've seen with this in terms of diabetes, A1Cs of 12, getting down to like 9 pretty quickly, 10 getting down to 7. And this is within a month, guys. So this stuff here is pretty bad. Also works kind of the same way as the statins do as an HMG-CoA reductase inhibitor. So it helps to decrease your cholesterol as well. For those of you who have liver disease, you got cirrhosis or hepatitis, you got issues with your liver, this product contains a compound called betaine, B-E-T-A-I-N-E. And what betaine does, it detoxifies the liver, but it also helps it begin to heal itself. So for those of you with liver disease, you notice a pain right here on your right side, not mine. You'll notice that pain on your right side, and that may come from alcohol, from sugar, or what have you. This will help that, okay? Likewise, for those of you who deal with pancreas issues, your pancreatitis and your diabetics, on the other side of the stomach is your pancreas, okay? So if you notice when you eat sugar, spicy foods, and the like, and alcohol, it will begin to ache over on this side, on your left side, okay? So pancreas, liver, all right? So sugar is going to inflame both. Alcohol is going to inflame both. So this is how you take care of that, okay? I'm not saying you should keep eating sugar and alcohol, but one capful a couple of times a day, and that should help your liver and your pancreas as well, okay? And I think there's maybe one other thing this stuff does. We'll probably get back to it in the show here. But look, it looks like we're up on another break. You all stay right there. We'll be right back.
Want free diapers? Then stop by Pruitt's Pharmacy in Murfreesboro, located at 1107 Bradyville Pike. Children under 2 years old with TennCare or Cover Kids can receive 100 free diapers per month. Stop by the pharmacy with your child's Cover Kids or Optum pharmacy card. Fill out a request form and receive your diapers. For more information, call us at 615-219-23.
Feed your immune system what it needs to protect you from viruses and their variants. I created this all-natural product in June of 2020 to support your immune system so that it can protect you from blood clots, breathing problems, body aches, coughs, and trouble sleeping at night because you're sick. Many patients have reported feeling better after their first dose. This product is available at Pruitt's Discount Pharmacy, Amazon.com, or if you're too sick to get out, call us for delivery. If you or someone you know suffers from high blood pressure, diabetes, or high cholesterol, stop by Pruitt's Discount Pharmacy and pick up a bottle of organic beetroot juice. This product is safe to take with your medication. This is our #1 selling product, and it has been for years. Come see why doctors are recommending beetroot juice for hypertension and diabetes. Order online at pharmacistblend.com or stop by Pruitt's Discount Pharmacy at 811.
Hi, I'm Belinda Hancock-Hatcher, family nurse practitioner for Pruitt's Wellness Clinic. If you are looking for safe weight loss injections, IV hydration, B12 shots, and more, come see us at Pruitt's Wellness Clinic. We are conveniently located inside Pruitt's Discount Pharmacy. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call me at 629-261-0285.
I eat healthy, but I also need to drink healthy. That's why I go to the Kangen Water Store of Nashville. They have the cleanest alkaline water in Middle Tennessee and sell BPA-free containers. Kangen water has even helped my dad's gout and my mom's acid reflux. I also use their beauty water because it is pH balanced for healthy skin and hair. So I'm not only healthy on the inside, but on the outside as well. Hydrate and feel great. Call
All right, welcome back to Pharmacist On Call with your host, Dr. Sean Pruitt, community pharmacist of the world. See, we don't have any calls right now, so we're just going to continue to talk, okay? All right, so next up on the supplement block, we're going to go with Lydia Pinkham. Now, a lot of you ladies are dealing with the big change there. You're dealing with menopause. You may be dealing with rough menstrual cycles. Excuse me. So you'll need something that will help you deal with those symptoms, the hot flashes, the night sweats, the mood swings, so things of that nature, okay? All right, so this is what we have for you. It is called Lydia Pinkham, and this is a product that was invented about a couple of 100 years ago. A lady named Lydia Estes Pinkham, who was a little bit shy about talking to her male physician about some of the symptoms that she was having. So she went out in the bush there and put together a combination of about 10 herbs or so, and they seem to help alleviate her symptoms. So this product is very old and it is very effective. So it's something we sell a lot of. So if you know someone who is perimenopausal, postmenopausal, or has rough menses, then send them by the pharmacy for Lydia Pinkham, and that will get them straightened out, okay? Also helps with the mood swings too, ladies. All right, now we want to talk about pain relief. And the issue with pain relief, guys, is it can be deadly, especially if you are if you're a person who has hypertension and you're prone to strokes, pain can actually increase your blood pressure, okay? So for those of you out there, you say you're on blood pressure medication and you can't understand why it won't go down, but you also have concomitant arthritis or chronic pain, this is what is helping to keep your blood pressure up, okay? So what we want to do is get the chronic pain under control or the arthritis under control, and then help the blood pressure medicine bring the blood pressure down. So to that vein, This is what we have, Pharmacist Blend Hemp Oil. And what it is, it's CBD, the cousin of the cannabis plant there. And what it does is, for those of you who are dealing with neuropathy, it deadens the transmission of that pain signal down the nerves. So I said years ago that whoever came up with something for neuropathy would be a rich person. Well, they have. I'm not rich yet, but there is something to help you all. So what we do is, if you're dealing with pain or know somebody who's hurting or has neuropathy and it's unresolved, send them by Pruitt's Discount Pharmacy. We give free samples all day, every day, just because I want you to know that it works. I put my name on it. This is my brand. And plus, I want to help show you all that this stuff works, so I don't mind giving a free sample of it, okay? So send the people by that you know who are hurting and they're not getting their pain needs met. Send them by, we'll take care of them. The other thing that hemp oil does is it also helps for those of you who are dealing with psychiatric conditions. So for those of you who are dealing with anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, hemp oil also helps with that because it's kind of like a smart drug. And what you need to understand about psychiatric conditions, it's not that just a person is just crazy. There are chemical imbalances in the brain, and most of them, like in the case of anxiety and depression, you have issues with serotonin. Serotonin is our happy neurotransmitter. So it helps us feel good, helps us feel satisfied. And when that is low, it can manifest as depression and anxiety. So what hemp oil does is it begins to push up the serotonin. It works exactly the way that your Zoloft, your sertraline, your fluoxetine, and all the other SSRIs. It increases the serotonin and helps you getting to feel better. In the case of bipolar disorder or schizophrenia, the brain chemical that is the culprit is dopamine. Okay, and so when we have excess amounts of dopamine, it can manifest in bipolar disorder. You'll have your highs and your lows, and you won't be able to sleep at night. You'll have racing thoughts, and in the case of schizophrenia, you'll have these delusions of grandeur, like you'll believe that you're the president of the moon or something like that, or the teddy bears told you somebody was an antichrist. So you will have auditory hallucinations as well, okay? So that is schizophrenia. So what the hemp oil does is it down-regulates the dopamine so that now you don't hear those voices anymore. It down-regulates the dopamine, so now those thoughts calm down and you can sleep. Because people who suffer from those conditions can stay up like 2-3 days without going to sleep at all and not miss a beat in terms of their energy. And it's not physically not healthy, but so we want to make sure that we get them taken care of as well. All right. So if you know anyone with psychiatric conditions, if your anxiety is just up or you're feeling depressed and you're not on any medication, certainly stop by for a sample. But if you think your medication is not meeting your needs, then pop on in and get a sample, and we'll see if it helps you, okay? All right, looks like we got some calls. We got to get into these. Dennis, welcome to Pharmacist On Call. Let me help you.
Yes, I was just wondering if the beetroot juice is the same thing as beet juice.
That's a good question. No, it is not. So this beet also contains the root of the beet. So no, it's more concentrated than beet juice. Yeah, I get that question a lot. And as far as I know, I think we're the only people that sell it in the city. So no, they are not the same thing. Will you get benefits from beet juice? Yes, absolutely. I don't think you'll get the same effect as you would from beetroot juice. But great question.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. All right. Thank you.
Have a good one.
I do too. Terry, welcome to Pharmacist On Call. Let me help you.
Yes, hello, Dr. Pruitt. I just want to say I really enjoy watching your show. And my question is, I have a hard time getting to sleep and staying asleep.
Okay.
And my friend said to try some magnesium glycinate or something like that at bedtime. But I just wanted your info on that, please.
Terry, I would agree with that. Magnesium, guys, is good for sleep. It's one of those things that we need now for muscle contraction, but also to help us sleep as well. In addition to the magnesium glycinate, you can also use melatonin, Terry. And then my personal favorite, I like to combine melatonin with the hemp oil. And that combination puts me out. I mean, I'm drooling on the couch watching TV and everything. So, so if you're having trouble sleeping, I would suggest, magnesium. You probably need to take that anyway, just daily. But certainly the melatonin and the hemp is a good combination to help you rest. I would say take it about 2 hours before you're ready to go to bed so you can fully absorb it and all that. And the good thing about it is even if you have to get up in the middle of the night and go to the bathroom, if something was bothering you, it will keep your mind off of it. You're going to go right back to bed. So I like that combination.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I appreciate your help, and I hope you have a good evening.
You too. Thank you for the kind words, man.
Bye-bye.
All right. Charlene, welcome to Pharmacist On Call. Let me help you. Charlene.
Hi, Dr. Brewer. How are you?
Pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. I just called to say hello.
Oh, okay. How you doing?
And thanks for all the information you give to me as well. So we really have a lot of good people here in there. So I hope everybody should hear right.
Yes, ma'am. They are. So that's what we're here to help.
Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I'm still trying to get my plans on board, but they ain't
That's okay. In time. Yeah.
I just refer people to you.
Okay.
But anyway, I just want to thank you for all the service that you help the people in Nashville with none drug medication. Vitamins and things.
Yes, ma'am.
So you have a good evening, and thank you for all the help that you provide the city of Nashville.
Okay, appreciate the kind words, Charlene.
Okay, you have a good one.
Okay, you too.
I'll see you soon.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Lillian, welcome to Pharmacist On Call. Let me help you. Hello, Lillian.
What? I didn't see that white bottle at the end.
That is our
That you were talking about.
Beetroot juice.
Okay, and it can only be purchased at your pharmacy?
Or online.
Okay.
Yeah, we do ship to you.
Oh, you do ship to as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and so I know maybe it sounded silly, but I came in last minute. What is your pharmacy called?
Pruitt's Discount Pharmacy.
Pruitt? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All righty. Bye-bye. Okay. All right. So that is that. Okay. So I think we left off at the hemp oil. Also, one other thing about hemp oil, guys, is also great for nausea. So if you have an upset stomach, it will help calm that down as well. So mental health conditions, chronic pain conditions, and nausea. But CBD in and of itself has about 100 different compounds. Each one does something specific. So I mean, bone health, immune system. I mean, this stuff does some of everything. Okay. All right. So I think we will get into Dr. Pruitt's potion. And this, as I told you all before, something that I was pressured to make by everyone who was scared during the pandemic season. So there was no vaccine. So we needed to come up with something to help keep everyone alive, help boost the immune system, help them shed that virus. Okay. So I did research in many of the Asian journals, and they had some pretty good data there. And so I was able to kind of see how the virus went through the body, how it used our own immune system to kind of kill us off. And so what happened with the virus is two main things that we have to be concerned with is it turning your body on itself to create blood clots. So it hypercoagulates your blood, makes your blood thick. So you can make sure that that your blood stays thin. This has a natural anticoagulant in it to help keep the blood thin and all those blood clots. That's primarily what everybody died from, guys. So you talk about people who would just fall out, and still the case to this day is because you develop blood clots, they're undetected, and you will die if they're in your heart, in your organs, in your brain, these blood clots, and they're still affecting us. So many of us probably need to be on an aspirin, a baby aspirin a day. But what Dr. Pruitt's potion does, again, it keeps the blood thin, keeps it from clotting, and fights that hypercoagulation. The other thing that it used against our body to turn on itself is called inflammation. And so it inflamed all the organs. And you remember how much pneumonia was a factor. And that's because and I forget the name, part of the immune system. I think it was, I forget whatever it is. It causes inflammation, okay? And so I needed something to counteract that, to tone down the inflammatory part of the immune system so that the other part, the good part of the immune system, could flourish, create antibodies, boost the white blood cell production and all that. And so once we were able to do that, then, a lot of people were saved. The other thing that it did is it has vitamin D, so it boosted vitamin D levels. And once you do that, that is the Kickstarter to the immune system. So in addition to the black seed oil, which downregulates, upregulates the good and bad part of the immune system, keeps the blood thin. The other reason that I came up with one of my ingredients, which is coconut oil, what coconut oil does is it strips the lipid, the protective fatty layer away from viruses. So they use the protective layer to be able to easily go through your body, because a lot of it is lipid, but it protects it from being attacked by your cells and probably drugs as well. So what I wanted to do is render the virus kind of defenseless. So I use the coconut oil with the lauric acid, I believe is what the compound is. And it strips that protective layer and allows your immune system to naturally kill it off. And so it allows the black seed oil to also kill it off as well. The fourth ingredient I added was raw honey. And the reason that I added raw honey was that because we noticed that pneumonia was going on and we needed something to shorten the duration of the pneumonia and that nagging cough. And so that is what honey does. Honey also, once you ingest it, is converted into hydrogen peroxide in the body. And so that's the other reason I wanted a broad spectrum antimicrobial substance in the body, just in case anything else was floating around in there, okay? So this stuff is a wonder drug. So thank you to those patients who put pressure on me to go ahead and make this, because it is still saving lives. I have people who have not stopped taking this since the pandemic began, and that was 2020. We have people who take this weekly. I still take it. My children still take it. So I would recommend, just to prevent anything that may coming up. We don't know what they're getting ready to throw at us again. So the world is a crazy place. So I say boost your immune system prophylactically so that you can handle whatever comes, okay? All right, let's see what else got here. Oh, a lot of you are coming to me and you're saying, Dr. Pruitt, a lot of energy. So we have Geritol. That's right. I brought it back from the 70s. So this is stuff your granny, your great-grandparents took. And what it is a combination of iron and B vitamins, okay? A lot of us, even men, we are sometimes low on iron as well. And so we need to supplement that. The B vitamins are very important in terms of energy production, B12, B1, B6s, okay? And so we need to supplement with those. So this is something you take 2 or 3 times a day with your meals, so that you can absorb it fully. And this works well. We sell quite a bit of Geritol, by the way. Right? So energy production, if you're tired and just for no reason, you're getting enough sleep and you're eating halfway right, Geritol is what you're going to want to come in and get. All right, let's see what else we got here. And we have Intact Digest. So what this is a, well, you know what? It looks like we may be up on another break. We're going to take a short break and then we're going to come right back, okay? All right, I'll stay right there.
Dr. Sean Pruitt has spent his career in medicine, dispensing expert advice and helping patients get on the road to recovery. Now Dr. Pruitt is here to help you. Introducing Pharmacist On Call on News Channel 5+. Staying healthy is on everyone's mind. Don't miss your chance to get free advice. Watch Pharmacist On Call with Dr. Sean Pruitt, the first Thursday of every month at 7 p.m.
Yeah, I knew it was coming up on time.
Having problems finding your prescription medication? Pruitt's Discount Pharmacy specializes in getting hard-to-find medicine. We are Nashville's only full discount pharmacy with the lowest prices for the whole family. We also have natural solutions for chronic pain, arthritis, diabetes, blood pressure, cold, flu, and more at everyday low prices. Call us for free delivery at 615-56. Feeling drained? Hydrate for a healthy new year at the Kangen Water Store of Murfreesboro. Discover the transformative power of our pure alkaline water. Whether you struggle with acid reflux, arthritis, gout, or just want to feel your best, Kangen Water is your solution. Change your water, change your life. Order now and experience for yourself. Stop.
If you or someone you know suffers from chronic pain, arthritis, neuropathy, or carpal tunnel, stop by Pruitt's Discount Pharmacy for a free sample of Pharmacist Blends hemp lotion. Many of our customers report the pain relief starts in about 2 to 3. All right, welcome back to Pharmacist On Call with your host, Dr. Sean Pruitt, Community Pharmacist of the World. We're going to get right back into your calls here. So it looks like we have Ann. Welcome to Pharmacist On Call. I may help you.
Yes, I would like to know the medicine that you was holding in the bottle. What's the price of it?
Which bottle?
It's the bottle that you make, the medicine that you make.
Oh, the potion?
Yes.
This one? Okay, so for the small 4-ounce bottle, that is $24.99. That I recommend just for prevention. Or if a child is sick. If an adult is sick, I recommend the 8-ounce bottle, which is $49.99. And then I have a big family size one, which is about 16 ounce, and that runs $100. So $25, $50, and $100 are the prices.
Okay. Okay. And the bottle that you just picked up in the red and white with the yellow, the old. Oh.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I would like to come by on Wednesday and pick up that bottle right there you got in your hand, and a bottle of hemp oil.
Okay. Oh, you mean you said the red box, the Geritol?
Geritol is back on.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, we carry it. That's what I'm touching right now.
That's the old remedy.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, we were able to find it. Okay, but you said hemp oil and the potion?
Yes, I will come in on Wednesday to pick that up.
Okay, now Wednesdays we open at 12, so make sure you come after 12, okay?
Sure, it'll be about 1 or 2 o'clock.
All right, that'll be fine.
And then that melatonin that you said you can take and sleep at night, because I don't sleep. I ramble at night,
You
So how much is that?
melatonin, like $9 or $10. You know.
Okay, I'll be in Wednesday about 2 o'clock. I want to pick up 3 things.
All right.
I appreciate you.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
We got you.
Okay, and my name is Ann.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Miss Ann.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Okay. Let's see who we got here. Shawnee, welcome to Pharmacist On Call. Let me help you.
Hello, Dr. Pruitt. How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
I am great, thank you. I was wanting to know if you can elaborate on the soursop tea.
Soursop, yes. Yeah, I was going to get to that eventually. All right. Yeah. So thank you for your question. So soursop, everyone, actually comes from, I guess it's actually a fruit. And where it's from, I'm not sure of. But some of the main uses that my customers / patients use it for is its anti-cancer properties. But I would have to say that this is a good overall tea. Good for your immune system. Good for inflammation. I think good for allergies and sinuses as well. It has a very strong, earthy, grainy grass kind of a taste. But we are selling a ton of this, guys. I want you to see what it looks like. So this is soursop. Graviola is the name of the chemical. So we carry this as a tea, capsules, and liquid extract. So soursop, again, probably a good overall, good daily tea just to drink for prevention and treatment of many things. So I would probably equate it to the black seed oil, which they call the cure for everything but death. But yeah, soursop, certainly a good antimicrobial. So different types of infections, this will handle it. And again, a lot of people are using it during and post cancer treatment because it has shown.
Okay, and
go ahead, man.
Can you tell me a little bit about your services that you have at your clinic?
Yes, ma'am. So everyone at Pruitt's Wellness Clinic, and I'm sorry I didn't get to mention that. You'll probably see a commercial during the show here. We do weight loss there. So for those of you who are looking to lose weight, I mean, this is the best time to do it. So we do the semaglutide, the tirzepatide. We have something called a skinny shot if the semaglutide and tirzepatide are not for you. We also do IV hydration. So for those of you who want to boost, get a hydration of vitamin C, I think the most popular one is called Myers Cocktail, which is a good overall well-being kind of piece of IV hydration. You have some for the immune system. You have some for chronic pain. So IV hydration, it's like a 30-minute infusion, different types of substances. So give us a call. My nurse practitioner, Ms. Belinda Hatcher, give her a call at 629-261-0285. And I'm sure you'll see the commercial during the show here. But she can give you a consultation on the weight loss. And if you're a good candidate for the semaglutide or tirzepatide, but for those of you who are having issues getting into your doctor, but you need refills, she can see you on a one-time basis. If you're, something not too heavy, kind of like a mild urgent care kind of piece, give her a call and see if she can take care of you there. So we wanted to open this wellness clinic just to increase access. We've already opened a pharmacy citywide. So we believe in increasing access for not only pharmacy care, but for medical care as well, which is why Ms. Hatcher is there with the clinic. So again, if you're looking for weight loss this summer with semaglutide, tirzepatide, or what have you, give her a call at 629-261-0285. If you want some IV hydration, again, glutathione, Myers Cocktail, immune boosters, any of those things, she can advise you on that as well. Okay.
What is her title?
Her title, she is a nurse practitioner. So she has a master's. She's a nurse, but I think F&P. Yes, ma'am. She's a family nurse practitioner. Okay. But you can call her Ms. Hatcher, though.
Nurse practitioner Hatcher?
Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We got Loretta. Welcome to Pharmacist On Call. Let me help you.
Yes, I want to go back to your beet juice.
Yes, ma'am.
How much is it a bottle?
Good question. I forgot to mention that. It's $24.99. I guess $27.36. So it's a 1 liter bottle, and it'll take you about 2 weeks to go through that. What you're going to do is take a cap, shake it up really well, take a cap full in the morning before you eat breakfast and right before you lay down. So that way we're covering your blood pressure at night and during the day.
Okay, now let's go to your pill. Your tea. The tea.
Okay, the soursop.
Yes. Now, what do it do now?
It does a number of things. So it can help with your immune system. It can help with inflammation. It can help with allergies. It can help with settling you down, helping you to relax. It can help with nausea. But the majority of the people who come to my store, they use it to help with cancer.
Oh, no, I ain't had no cancer.
Yeah, but you don't have to take it for that. There are a number of things that soursop does. So like I said, it's just a good daily product to take just for overall health.
So what do you have basis for, like the hypertension that it take right there?
Yeah, that is the beetroot juice. So that's this guy right here on the end. So that is hypertension, diabetes, and cholesterol.
Okay, that's what I need.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then I know where your store is. Thank you so very much.
Yes, ma'am. All right, thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Yeah.
All right, bye-bye. Okay, we got Stephanie. Welcome to Pharmacist On Call. Let me help you.
Oh, yes, you can, doctor. I'm interested in that beetroot juice, but I really need to know, what time are you open tomorrow?
Tomorrow we are open 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and it's, yes, we should be pretty busy because usually it's after a show. Now the beetroot juice, guys, we are out of. I won't have any until next Friday. It's the number one seller in the store. So I think I had 50 bottles come in a week and a half ago, and 5 days later it was gone. So we have to constantly order. And they're trying to keep up with our demand because they're used to sending 1 or 2 bottles out to different stores, and we're coming up with 50 a pop. So it's a little tough for them to keep up with you all because y'all are ordering and stuff. So, but yeah, we open tomorrow from 9 to 6.
Well, there's a couple other things me and my husband are interested in coming by to get off.
Yeah.
And you're so very smart. I mean, we've been watching you for a while, but we said we do want to go down there. We're going to go check out some of his stuff. You're very smart.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I'll keep watching. Thank you.
Yes,
Bye-bye.
ma'am. All right, thank you. Yeah, appreciate y'all coming with the kind words tonight. Say more lucky than smart. Okay, all right. So we are gonna go to Intact Digest. Now, this, guys, is probably the product of the year in terms of what all that it does. So when the Mr. Mark Walter, who is the CEO of Intact Fusion, when he came up with this product, it was mainly to help with the digestive system, to help out with that, okay? All right, so what it has in it is something called minerals, but mastic gum, okay? And apparently this is something very ancient and one of the first things that the Father put on the planet to help us heal ourselves, mastic gum. So he has found a way to get it in liquid form and to bind with these ions. So what it does is it helps with gut health. And as you all know, disease begins in the stomach. So once we begin to deal with the disease issues, then we can take it from there. We're coming up on a break, so when we come back, we're going to really get into Intact Digest because this is a serious product, okay? And I'll tell you about everything that's going on with it. Y'all stay right there. Feed your immune system what it needs to protect you from viruses and their variants. I created this all-natural product in June of 2020 to support your immune system so that it can protect you from blood clots, breathing problems, body aches, coughs, and trouble sleeping at night because you're sick. Many patients have reported feeling better after the first dose. This product is available at Pruitt's Discount Pharmacy, Amazon.com, or if you're too sick to get out, call us for delivery.
Want free diapers? Then stop by Pruitt's Pharmacy in Murfreesboro, located at 1107 Bradyville Pike. Children under 2 years old with TennCare or Cover Kids can receive 100 free diapers per month. Stop by the pharmacy with your child's Cover Kids or Optum pharmacy card. Fill out a request form and receive your diapers. For more information, call us at 615-219-23.
Yes, ma'am.
Feeling drained? Hydrate for a healthy new year at the Kangen Water Store of Murfreesboro. Discover the transformative power of our pure alkaline water. Whether you struggle with acid reflux, arthritis, gout, or just want to feel your best, Kangen Water is your solution. Change your water, change your life. Order now and experience for yourself.
Hi, I'm Belinda Hancock-Hatcher, family nurse practitioner for Pruitt's Wellness Clinic. If you are looking for safe weight loss injections, IV hydration, B12 shots, and more, come see us at Pruitt's Wellness Clinic. We are conveniently located inside Pruitt's Discount Pharmacy. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call me at 629-261-0285.
If you or someone you know suffers from high blood pressure, diabetes, or high cholesterol, stop by Pruitt's Discount Pharmacy and pick up a bottle of organic beetroot juice. This product is safe to take with your medication. This is our #1 selling product, and it has been for years. Come see why doctors are recommending beetroot juice for hypertension and diabetes. Order online at pharmacistblend.com or stop by Pruitt's Discount Pharmacy at 811. If you or someone you know suffers from chronic pain, arthritis, neuropathy, or carpal tunnel, Stop by Pruitt's Discount Pharmacy for a free sample of Pharmacist Blends hemp lotion. Many of our customers report the pain relief starts in about 2 to 3 minutes. This product All right, welcome back to Pharmacist On Call with your host, Dr. Sean Pruitt, Community Pharmacist of the World. So it looks like we don't have any more calls, so we're going to talk about Intact Digest, guys. This is a pretty serious product here. So it came to me through my fraternity brother, Mr. Sleepy, down there, upside. I forget what year you are, bro, but thank you. So what this product does, once it takes care of the digestive tract, then you are able to properly absorb your food, your nutrition, and everything else. So this decreases the amount that you need to eat, really, to digest. And I'll just tell you some of the testimonials that I've got from people who have taken this product. I think that one young lady had PCOS, and what she did was she started taking it, and she talked about her uterine wall beginning to slough off, and her body basically resetting. And I think at this time she also had cervical cancer. So after she took this was a bottle or two of this, a doctor told her that she no longer had cervical cancer. Another person, actually the person who turned me on to this, talked about the turnaround with his father, because this is also really good for gout and inflammation. Again, once you take care of the gut, then you're able to absorb everything, and then your body is straight. So he talked about his father and how he was able to, his father had gained his appetite back, how his father regained his energy, how his hair started to growing. And I can attest to that, because when I take this stuff, now I'll have like 1 or 2 long hairs that just grow really long. So it seems like it gives the body what it needs so it can begin to reset and heal itself. Guys, the founder is now using this in cattle. This is the same product, but it's in a cattle feed called SG Plus. And what it does is, when it's given to the cows, their manure no longer smells. There is no methane gas. The flies don't even congregate around it, because it's cleaning the gut of the cows. The cows are coming out healthier, bigger, and they're eating less because they're getting the full digestion of what they're supposed to be getting. You have to understand, with us, we kind of overeat sometimes because we don't amount of nutrition that we need. So again, this helps us begin to heal that gut, absorb all your nutrients, all of your food, and getting yourself back to health. So again, so many testimonials. So I would encourage you to take a look at Intact Digest. This is what I recommend. In fact, I think I was even told that there was a gentleman who was on dialysis, and he was taking this, and his kidney numbers have begun to improve. So for those of you out there, you're having issues with your kidneys, of course, we recommend the burdock root, but I would also suggest you get a bottle of Intact Digest as well to take with it, because I believe this person was going through dialysis and took this, and his numbers have begun to improve. Okay. All right. So Intact Digest. All right. And then with the couple of minutes that we have left here, I want to talk about eczema oil. This is something I made because none of the prescription work. So I put together a number of ingredients, and this stuff, for those of you who have eczema and psoriasis, instantly heals whatever is going on. Okay. All right. So if you got somebody out there, and I do free samples daily. So if you know someone with eczema, someone with psoriasis and skin conditions, send them by Pruitt's Discount Pharmacy and then get a free sample of it. Okay. It looks like we're up on another break, so you all stay right there.
Dr. Sean Pruitt has spent his career in medicine, dispensing expert advice and helping patients get on the road to recovery. Now Dr. Pruitt is here to help you. Introducing Pharmacist On Call on News Channel 5+. Staying healthy is on everyone's mind. Don't miss your chance to get free advice. Watch Pharmacist On Call with Dr. Sean Pruitt, the first Thursday of every month at 7 p.m.
Want free diapers? Then stop by Pruitt's Pharmacy in Murfreesboro, located at 1107 Bradyville Pike. Children under 2 years old with TennCare or Cover Kids can receive 100 free diapers per month. Stop by the pharmacy with your child's Cover Kids or Optum pharmacy card. Fill out a request form and receive your diapers. For more information, call us at 615-219-23.
Hi, I'm Belinda Hancock-Hatcher, family nurse practitioner for Pruitt's Wellness Clinic. If you are looking for safe weight loss injections, IV hydration, B12 shots, and more, come see us at Pruitt's Wellness Clinic. We are conveniently located inside Pruitt's Discount Pharmacy. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call me at 629-261-0285.
Feed your immune system what it needs to protect you from viruses and their variants. I created this all-natural product in June of 2020 to support your immune system so that it can protect you from blood clots, breathing problems, body aches, coughs, and trouble sleeping at night because you're sick. All right, welcome back to Pharmacist On Call with your host, Dr. Sean Pruitt, the pharmacist of the world. Everyone, thank you for a great show. Some good questions there. And I appreciate the kind words that everyone sent out as well. Hey, this is community service for you. This is why we do it. You all see the number and the address. Stop by with your questions if you didn't get to ask today. Again, happy birthday to Smooth, Big Artie, and Hollywood. And then again, condolences to the roadside of the Pruitt family, and certainly to the family of Miss Tammy Hines. Get ready for the May show, y'all. We're going to see if we're going to give something away free or not. But this is your Pharmacist On Call. We'll see you next month. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next month.